Super Mario Odyssey. Holy shit! This game is fucking amazing! Ever since this game was announced, I was excited as hell, and damn did it live up to the hype. I mean, we haven't seen a true Mario Collectathon in over 10 years, and having it come back like this is just fucking awesome. Literally, just playing this game gave me the same lovely feeling that I felt while playing games like Banjo-Kazooie, Ukulele, and Super Mario 64. And damn, it's great to have that feeling again after such a long time. Also, this video might contain some heavy spoilers on the game itself, so if you haven't played it, go right now. I incredibly recommend it. But if you have played it, well, here we go. So the story here is actually very simple, as you expect from your run-of-the-mill Mario game. But even though it's simple, it still holds a lot of surprises. So Bowser has finally had enough of Mario kicking his ass for the 100th time, so he actually decides to marry Peach as he kicks Mario off his ship. After that happens, Mario falls into the Cap Kingdom, where he meets Cappy, who is a cap, I don't fucking know. Who in fact, just like Mario, wants to kick Bowser's ass, because he stole his girlfriend. So now, both of them go on an adventure or some shit to kick Bowser's ass, kick onions, and make soup, I guess. The end. What do you think, bitches? I was fucking done? No, let's talk about the fucking climax. Hell yeah! So Mario and Cappy finally get to Bowser's wedding castle or some shit, where they finally get to fight Bowser. And then they defeat him. But then, boom! Fucking gray blocks drop out of the ceiling, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's like, they're fucking crushing everything. It's like, what the hell is happening? And Bowser is sitting over there all knocked out, so you throw your hat at him and, oh my fucking god. So now, as Bowser, you and Cappy get the hell out of there, as everything in front of you gets fucking crushed to pieces. Like, what the fuck is happening? And once you're done with that segment... What the actual fuck? So now, both you and Cappy have to destroy this fucking gray blocks, and everywhere is what the fuck, and this fucking music is playing, and I'm like, what the hell? What is this? This is fucking awesome! As you're done with that, you go on the moon, and then the Peach leaves you. Oh fuck. Okay, with honesty and jokes aside, this climax is filled with so much fucking energy, and it turns out to be one of the best climaxes in a Mario game, like, ever. Like, seriously, the music, the action, the atmosphere, everything here is something I never knew I wanted until now. It's just fucking amazing, honestly. Anyway, story aside, let's get to the actual sauce of the spaghetti. The gameplay. And, oh my god, where do I fucking start? I'm not fucking kidding here. There's literally so much shit I can talk about the fucking controls and the gameplay of this game. So, for now, I'm just gonna talk about the basics. Anyway, for starters, Mario can do all of his basic shit that he had before in other games. But nowadays, he has a new move, which is to throw his cap. And this ability is fucking genius. There are two options in which you can use this ability, and both of them can be used in so many ways. The first option of using it is to use it as a platform, which is my favorite way of using it because of how fucking deliciously smooth it is. And it's literally as smooth as slicing the butter on your bread. Ow, fuck. Seriously, this ability is so good that it actually kind of breaks the game at times. But by any means, that's not actually bad, and it actually can be really fun at times. Oh, it's that Toad? You put a freaking shortcut in front of me? A zoop! Bye, bitch! And now let's talk about the second use of this ability, which is the capturing. And this is not as good as using the hat as the platform, but it's still fucking genius. So if you throw Cappy at an enemy of some sort, you can become the enemy and use its useful powers to get through the level. And this ability brings so much fucking variety in the game, and it just makes it awesome. Seriously, there are so many fucking things you can capture in this game. You can be a Goombas, you can be a Hammer Bro, you can be a Fireball, Foley guys, birds, fucking T-Rex, like, holy shit! The variety of this ability is almost fucking endless, and I love it for that. But enough with the hats, let's talk about the kingdoms. And man, all of these kingdoms are fucking great. And there's actually a lot of kingdoms in this game. There's the Cap Kingdom, the Cascade Kingdom, the Wooded Kingdom, the Lake Kingdom, the Lost Kingdom, the Metro Kingdom, the Cloud Kingdom, the Snow Kingdom, the Seaside Kingdom, there's the Moon Kingdom, and then there's Mushroom Kingdom, which is just a giant reference to Mario 64. Seriously, there are literal parts in this kingdom where I legitimately started crying, because I honestly couldn't believe what I was seeing. And I mean, seriously, the references within this kingdom are seriously top-notch. I mean, just listen to the music that plays while you get a star. Fucking amazing. I am pretty sure that the element of surprise is the main thing that got me. And that is why all of these kingdoms are great. Each and every kingdom holds something that will definitely surprise a person. Like, first you have worlds like the Seaside Kingdom or the Cloud Kingdom, which, no matter what they are, they still can be put in your basic Mario games. But then you have worlds like Bowser's Castle, which is like this Chinese-looking ass land with like Chinese references to Chinese culture and shit, and it's just fucking awesome. Each and every one of these kingdoms nail the element of surprise. And that is why I can't really pick a favorite, because they are all great in their own way, and me just picking one just kind of makes me forget about the other ones and how great they actually were. But if I would pick one, I would probably pick Luncheon Kingdom, which is this French-looking world with food at every corner. You have cheese rocks, salt, eggplants, shrimp, tomatoes. Look at this fucking soup! Mwah! Beautiful! I'm pretty sure the one thing that makes this world stand out is probably the aesthetic. Most video game food worlds are usually, like, associated with candy or sweets, but this is taking the food aesthetic to a whole nother level. But the main thing I love to do in this world is just kind of move around in it. And that's probably because most of the challenges in it are filled with platforming obstacles, which makes it fun. But the main thing that people have a grudge against this game are the moons, which are the collectibles of this game that you have to collect to progress to other kingdoms. To beat the game, you at least need 120 moons, but to get the secret ending, you need to get 200 more moons, and to get another secret ending, you have to get 230 more moons, which, if you add those all together, they equal to 830 moons. But there are also moons in the shop, and the amount of moons in the shop is 10, and there are like 12 kingdoms in this game. So if you add all of those moons together, there are 999 moons in this game. 999! Holy shit. But that's actually not the thing that people have a grudge about this game. The grudge is that a lot of those moons are really lazily hidden. And yes, I will admit that some of the moons are not that special, but the ones that are special definitely leave a place in my heart. And again, there are 999 moons in this game. There's a lot of fucking things to do. So I don't think it's that necessary to just complain about little things when there are so many fucking big things around. But anyway, let's stop talking about the sauce, and let's talk about the little cheese on top, which are the bosses. And hey, the bosses in this game are pretty good. There's this bird fucker, the little squid guy, this motherfucking dragon, holy shit. But in my opinion, the best one is the big brute in Bowser's Kingdom. This boss is just so energetically fun. He can charge into you, throw these little spinny things, and throw even bombs at you, and all of that fucking shit is happening while he tries to stomp you to death. To damage this boss, you have to deflect the bombs he throws at you, and once you do that, you can climb up to him and beat the shit out of the drivers. who are the Broodals. And the Broodals in this game are kind of an annoyance. I mean, you have to fight all of them 3 fucking times to complete the game. So just beating the crap out of them on the mech feels really good. The main reason why I love this boss is probably because it's really fucking exciting. I mean, the music, the atmosphere, the mech's design, what it does, it just kind of puts you on the edge of your seat. It's just really fucking fun. A lot of the bosses in this game have this really menacing feel to them, but none of them are as fun and exciting as this. So in conclusion, this boss is great. And so is the whole game. Mario Odyssey is a wonderful experience and a great collectathon. It's obviously not perfect, but it does a great job standing on its own. The worlds are great, the bosses are awesome, and the amount of movement options is just incredible. And ever since I finished this game, I've been thinking to myself, is this game better than Mario 64? And in loads of ways, it kind of is. But it still didn't have the same feeling I felt while playing Mario 64. Mario Odyssey may have reminded me of those feelings, but it still didn't recreate them. Odyssey may be a masterpiece, but it is not magical. A game doesn't have to be perfect to be great. It's just got to have this great feeling that will definitely make me remember the game until the end of time. And that's what Mario 64 is to me. A memory that I dare not to forget. That being said, Mario Odyssey is still a great game, but it will not top what 64 did to me. But I will still call Mario Odyssey a masterful collectathon and one of the best games of 2017 just because of game design. But 64 will forever stay in my heart as one of the best games ever made. And that's all I'm gonna say right now. Thank you for watching.